Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill today, Christopher Sanchez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here comes Max Muncy. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. And now the 0-1. Oh! Sanchez, a 6'6" southpaw, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh! Strike two. Stays alive. Not close with that one. Ball three. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To kick the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Foul ball there. Right side. Stott over to first in time. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Tommy Edman at the plate. This one drilled right center field. That one head for the fence and gone. A solo shot. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
That one fouled off. in there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
High fly ball, right field. And makes the grab. 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Dead last in team batting average. And we all talk about how batting average isn't as valued as it used to be. But clearly it's been a real struggle for him to score this year, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and I know you're more of an OBP and slugging guy, OPS plus. But in this situation, at some point, you have to have a higher batting average to go along with that on base or that slug to ultimately be able to score runs. And they just haven't been able to do that this season.
Kyle Schwarber now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
That's a ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing. 2 down, nobody on.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Foul ball. Here's Harper, the count 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Betts settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 1-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. Going. Gone. He wastes no time on this one, and they add on. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side, and that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked the cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
Handles, throws to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball.
That's foul. That's foul.
And foul ball. In the dirt. Full count now. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Hup.
Two down, nobody on. To the right side, Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers add one to their lead on a solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. You'll one.
Ball one. Nope. That's away.
Fastball for a strike. That misses, and that's ball three. Little dribbler up along third, and it goes just foul. In the air to left center, Pajes has a beat on it, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
That's the ball. Ball two.
The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two now. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
1 out, runner at second. This is Bryson's stop. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Runner on the move. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
1 down, Phillies down a run. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's going to be Gabriel Rincones Jr. Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back at Citizens Bank Park, new inning getting started. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
No.
1-1 now. Ground ball right side. Stop. Over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Oh, 1 down. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. 3-2 now. That one hit to right. And that is that. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford.
Center fielder Justin Crawford.
Fought off foul. Almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Popped out and foul ground first time through. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and we're level. It's 2-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
strike at the bottom of the zone. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now it's Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third.
Oh.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And now it's filled up. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win. When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Boom, off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, as we go to the top of the 4th. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
That one fouled off. The Phils leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Fouled off to the right. a line out towards center. And that quickly 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And Mookie takes. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Real Muto measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short, bats up with it. To first, already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder.
2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Gabriel Rincones Jr. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Oh, 1. Nope, that's off the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Edman settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 1-2. The other way, that's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Dodgers, 3rd baseman, Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh, 1.
There's a strike. Out front, rip foul. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the fifth. Called out on strikes.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now, Alex Call.
Oh!
The 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 2-0. Out to short, Turner. Over to stop for one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And that is out of play. Here's your 1. On the ground. Bats up with it. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Tap foul at the plate.
That's the ball.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Popped up. And that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Now a quick throw to first. And Turner's back in. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Klein also getting ready. Turner leads off first with 1 away. Turner runs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
No, that's a ball.
Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
There's a strike. Harper not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Just
Inside.
misses. Ball one.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
1-2 now. Goes down looking. One left for Philadelphia, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Dalton Rushing
Leading off
steps to the
Los
plate for the
Angeles,
Dodgers.
First baseman Dalton Rushing.
Let's go, Philadelphia. Go, Phillies, go!
Swings and misses. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
So up next, Andy Pajes. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that gives Tommy Edman a chance to hit with 2 out. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that is that.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec
Third
Bohm.
baseman Alec Bohm.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The 1-0. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, left
It appears
fielder,
Dave Roberts is going to dig
Brandon
into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Emmett Sheehan is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Let's go, Brandon.
In there at the knees, 0-1. Foul ball. strikes. 2 away now. March wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Whoa.
Got him. 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman.
2 outs,
Bryson
base is empty. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Strike.
Hey,
Woo.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a big swing and a miss.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. He's pounding the zone right now, though.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park,
for the
we go to the
Dodgers,
top of the
left fielder,
7th. Tommy
Tommy
Edman
Edman.
steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the
That's the
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Max Lazar up and throwing. McFarland getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Whoa.
Pitch
Ball three.
misses there, and the count is 3-1. Freddie Freeman lurking in the on-deck circle. Three one is on the way. And that one fouled off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Christopher Sanchez out of the game, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher on
Phillies,
now, Tim
number
Mesa.
37,
He's having a ton of
Tim
success facing
Mesa.
left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And that's
No,
off the
that's a
outside
ball.
edge. And that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The Dodgers with the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Ball one, no strikes. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
On to first, and that is a big first out.
Boog gets a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with two runners in scoring position.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Inside, almost got him. Two on, one out. Up the middle. Can't get him, and the tying run scores from third.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman Teoscar Hernandez.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Freeman in to score, and they take the lead in the seventh.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Ball.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Rojas off of first with two away. Out to short, Turner. And that is the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Phillies 3.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brock Stewart.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that's for the swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder
So digging in, Justin Crawford. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on.
No.
Just
Ball,
off the
outside.
outside edge, and now 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And ball four there, tying run is on base.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
This is again 5 in a row.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Phillies strand 1. Score holds at 4-3. We go to the
Leading
8th,
off for Los
and at the plate for the
Angeles, first
Dodgers,
baseman,
Dalton Rushing.
Oh.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Max Lazar getting ready to go. The lefty, the 1-0. And that's a strike. There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for them to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one the other way. And foul ball. The 1-2.
nice
that's a
slider
ball.
right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one outside, and it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Up next, for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Max Muncy.
Oh,
In for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
ball two.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good job to fight that one off.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. So up next, Andy Pajes. Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next, for the Dodgers, left fielder, Tommy Edman.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Tim Meza departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New
for the
arm out of the
Phillies,
bullpen, Max
number
Lazar.
19.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Squirts away a little bit. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia. He's been so good against lefties.
Leading off for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. The 0-2.
That's a really good take.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are starting over.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he takes one right on the black. And the count is 0-2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Ball, low.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Stays alive. Tied at 4. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Ball two.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Payoff pitch. To the right side. Rushing. Steps on the bag. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And here comes Alec Bohm. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's the
0-2
ball.
fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Now a slow roller to second. Rojas. Throw to first in time.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Brandon Marsh.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That hit him. First base.
Up next for the
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher now, Will Klein.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running for the Phils, Derek Hill deploying some added speed as they look to take the lead. Bryson Stott digs in now. Right down to shoot, and that is strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And the 0-1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Pitch kicks away. To second. He's in there. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Two down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Man at second. In the air, left field. Snags it on the run. And that's the third out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 4 apiece. Back here in Philadelphia, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joan Duran, the closer, is getting loose. Four in the ninth. Fastball for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Grounds one to short. Turner on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Fastball for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
There's a strike to Mookie. Two down, nobody on. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Betts takes low. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. That one lifted to left. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Right fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Fouled off. He was late. Comes up empty. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jack Dreyer looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So digging in, Justin Crawford. And there's a foul ball. Klein trying to send this to extra innings.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. This game's all tied at 4. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joan Duran. Go ahead run on base. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman Teoscar Hernandez.
He was late there. Strike one.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Now he's challenging and called strike.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Call in the box now. Take strike one. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Crawford on the move to the alley. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Jack Dreyer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
And that bunted towards third. Hernandez tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Schwarber thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. That misses. Ball one. And that is out of play. The winning run on second base. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. One left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied at 4. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to extra innings. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that clips the inside corner. Rushing. Wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swings through that one out in front that time. Man at second.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In the air to left center. It's going to fall for a hit. And a good start to the inning. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
That one in triple digits.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Tied at 4. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Go ahead run on base. Andy Pajes getting tapped in front of the plate. Over to Turner for one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Joan Duran gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Alex McFarland takes over on the mound, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Pajes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Third out, and that ends the frame. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies 4.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Now a 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Harper around third. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily. It's 5-5.
such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Making a move at first. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. A little more speed on the base paths now, as he's the potential winning run. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Slap the other way, foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Winning run on base at first, no outs. That one way inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Stop at the plate now, and that's strike one. One down, winning run at first. We are in the 11th. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Here comes Realmuto. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Oh, 1 now.
Oh.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Just misses the mark outside the zone. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Sets him down looking. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 12th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 12th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Left field. Oh, he can't hang on. Here comes Edman around third. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Foul ball there. Strike two.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Good job to fight that one off. That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. One on, nobody out, a run in here in extra innings. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Well,
2-2 down. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Stock for one. On the first, double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand and throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Base is empty after the double play. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
no, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Slice to right,
No,
and
that's foul.
foul ball. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
In time. Got him. And that'll do it. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Phillies 5. Back here in Philadelphia, we're in extras here. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Man at second. That
No.
misses. And 1-1. Base hit. Here comes Real Muto around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 6-6.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Scott is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Now a right-handed
number
arm out of the
17,
bullpen, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Phillies with the go-ahead run at first, and we're deep into extras. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
One out man at first. Here's Turner now. Fought off foul. And he'll one. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Phils with the winning run on at first. Here deep into extra innings. Over to first, and he's saved. The 0-1. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. No end in sight. The 13th coming up. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Inning number 13 set to go. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup, so if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike one.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Phillies fans want a strikeout. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Ball two.
Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Splits the plate, and a count 1-1. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
The 2-2. Now one miss. Dalton rushing. Up next for the Dodgers. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Go ahead run on base. Dalton rushing. The next to hit. And that one clips the corner.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Last half of the 13th set to go. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. That's inside. And that's ball one. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Oh, wow. That was so close to ending this one. Man, just bent in the foul territory at the last second. I'm telling you, it can be tough to refocus and get back into the rest of this at bat, but he's got to find a way to do it right here.
Edmundo Sosa on deck for the Phils. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Ohtani.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Just missed. And another ball. One away. The winning run at second. That one close. Ruled the ball. And it's 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
There's a strike. And the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. The 3-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. High fly ball, right field. Call. Settles under it. And there are two outs.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Derek
Now the
Hill.
left fielder, Derek Hill. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Right through there for a strike. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Winning run in scoring position with two away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies strand one, so we're still tied at 6.
Now pitching for the
Orion
Phillies,
Kerkering gets the
number
ball now.
50.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Runner in scoring
Leading off
position,
for the Dodgers,
no
the
outs.
designated
Max
hitter,
Muncy at the
Muncy.
dish.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Tap foul at the plate.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Man at second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And a good start to the inning. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Oh.
The 1-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Could be
That's
some
a ball.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Tommy Edman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. The 3-run dinger. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 9-6.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And here comes Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And here in extra innings. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Orion Kerkering won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now
Pitching change here, Jose Alvarado.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're deep into extras. Just misses with that one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. That one inside, and the count's full. And that's ball 4. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB. Here's Mookie to hit. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here deep into extra innings. Swing and a ball line to center. Crawford takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh.
The 1-1.
Oh.
That's a little bit low. That's too high,
That's
and
high.
it's ball
Ball
4.
four. Take it
Another
back.
walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But it's a huge 5-run inning, and it gives them the lead. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Phillies 6. On to the bottom of the 14th. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. That one pushed foul. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, and 2 now.
Here we
Stott
go.
checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. Got him looking. Now 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 14th. In the air to left center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Oh.
That's the ball game.
Well, you get so far into a ball game that you just can't turn back. A 14-inning win on the road for this team. They were all in, and once they realized, we've pushed in all the chips, we've got to go home with the W. They did just that. There may be some roster changes for tomorrow, but that's okay. You want to take care of what's on your plate today.
11-6 the final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying